Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nabil bin Rosli. I'm from class MBA 1113A. In this video, I want to present about my oral commentary movie review. Okay, this is a introduction. In this slide, I would like to share my views based on this movie. The title movie that I chose, Pirate of Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales. The reason I chose Pirate of Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales are the two main characters, my favorite scene, and moral value to audience that movie brings. Okay, this is a movie information. This movie was released in 26 May 2017. Duration of this movie 129 minutes. Production by Walt Disney Studio. Genre that movie bring action, adventure, fiction. Directed by Joachim Roning, and this movie success to collect around 764.9 million US dollar. Okay, plot introduction. The story starts when Henry William Turner wants to break his father's curse, Will Turner, from Flying Dutchman ship. He has heard about a treasure named Trisula Poseidon which could break his father's curse. This Trisula can be found by a map that can be read by star. So he was a sick pirate named Captain Jack Sparrow to ask help for it. Captain Jack Sparrow is a pirate who has experience and ever heard about this Trisula Poseidon. While Henry with Jack, he was met a woman named Karina Smith. Karina has the ability to read the star without looking at map. Henry, Jack and Karina was sailing to find this Trisula. At the same time, Jack Sparrow was being chased by his old rival Captain Salazar. Jack and Captain Salazar has a bad pastime. Jack was killed Captain Salazar long time ago. Captain Salazar was returned from death to seek revenge on Captain Jack Sparrow. Salazar was a ghost of a pirate who seek revenge on Jack. Was destroyed. Every ship has sailed in the sea because seek for Jack. Rising part. Captain Barbossa was felt scared. Was go to see Salazar for offer an agreement to catch a Jack. And with help from Captain Barbossa, Captain Salazar was persuade Jack. Jack, Henry and Karina were running to the beach because Captain Salazar can set his foot on the dry land because of a devil triangle curse. Barbossa promised with Salazar will catch Jack on the island. But when Barbossa arrived at the island, he cut a promise with Salazar and worked with Jack to find this Trisula of Poseidon. With magic power of Barbossa's sword, he had released Black Pearl's ship from the bottle due to Blackbird's act of cursing the ship. Then the ship sailed toward the Trident Island because Black Pearl was only the ship could escape from Salazar's ship. On the ship, Captain Salazar was met Karina Smith and recognized about the book with a red gem. Actually, Karina was the daughter of Barbossa, who Barbossa left on the island of St. Martin as a children. Now, Barbossa realized Karina on board of Black Pearl, but Karina did know she was a Barbossa daughter. Climax part. While chasing the island of Poseidon in the dark of the night, Black Pearl ship was attacked by Salazar, and there was a battle between Salazar and Jack Sparrow. However, Black Pearl was escaped from this battle, and Henry was kidnapped by Captain Salazar. Captain Salazar's ship could not go to the shore due to the curse of Devil Triangle, so they wait for a Jack to get the Trisula of Poseidon. When Jack, Barbossa and Karina reached at Poseidon Island, Barbossa was placed a red gem into the rock. Suddenly, the sea was divided into two parts. In the middle of the part, in the floor of the ocean, is a place of Poseidon's stick. While Jack and his crew were walking in the middle of the ocean, suddenly Salazar made an attack to get stick of Poseidon. Then there was a battle again between Captain Salazar and Captain Jack Sparrow. Resolution part. Salazar and his crew tried to get this Poseidon stick. Then Henry Turner appear and stop them. Henry take a Poseidon stick and break the stick into two parts. After that, all the curse of the sea was released. Salazar and his crew become a normal human, not ghosts anymore. Captain Barbossa sacrificed himself to stop Salazar from aboard Black Pearl and to protect his daughter. Henry and Karina was going back to Port Royal, where Will Turner appeared free from Flying Dutchman's curse. His wife, Elizabeth Swan, appeared in a moment later, and the Turner family officially reunited. Jack watching this scene from the Black Pearl before sailing with his crew. The moral value that movie has shown is never give up. The spirit never gives up in this movie is one of attitude that should be emulated. Example, when Henry Turner never gave up to set his father free from curse of the Flying Dutchman ship. The relentless spirit shown by Henry when he faced all problems must be followed by the audience to make themselves better and more brave in the future. We must face all problems with strength and perseverance. Second is a teamwork. This movie was show teamwork spirit, then be fast dealing how to overcome a problem. Is this movie show they always work together when they sail in the sea to do their job and always help each other on the Black Pearl ship. This attitude must be applied to the audience and always being together whenever is hard time. Third, respect. Crew of Black Pearl always respect and listen to their captain. They follow the instruction when the captain Jack Sparrow give an order, even though Jack always lying. This attitude must be emulated by audience. Always respect our leader and being loyalty. A good person with a great attitude. Okay, now I want to tell about main character in this movie. First, Captain Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow was a legendary pirate of the Seven Seas and the irreverent trickster of the Caribbean, a master of self-promotion and self-interest. Jack fought a constant and losing a battle with his own best tendencies. Jack's first love was the sea, and his second love is Black Pearl ship. Second, Henry William Turner. Henry William Turner was a son of Will Turner and Elizabeth Swan. In this movie, Henry wanted to find the legendary tyrant of Poseidon to set his father from the curse of Flying Dutchman ship. Okay, now is a memorable scenes in this movie. First, Captain Barbossa sacrificed himself. When Captain Barbossa sacrificed himself to protect his daughter Karina Smith and Black Pearl ship, Karina had a time to ask, "Who am I to you?" Then Captain Barbossa said, "I am priceless treasure." After that, Karina was know that Captain Barbossa was her father. Then Karina was changed her name to Miss Barbossa. Second is Turner reunited. After Karina and Henry arrived at the Port Royal, suddenly Will Turner appeared because Henry was break his curse and Will was free from Flying Dutchman curse. At the same time, Henry's mother, Elizabeth Swan, appeared and she hugged Will Turner. This memorable watch by Captain Jack Sparrow from his beloved ship, Black Pearl. These scenes show how Turner family officially reunited. Okay, my recommendation and conclusion about this movie. In my opinion, I love this movie and the storyline in this movie was so good and awesome. I would like to rate 9/10. This movie very suitable for 18 years old and above because this movie brings goods and message for audience. The storyline or good example in this movie should be example for us to get good things. So you should try watching this movie with your friend and beloved family. Thank you.